Hello, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to this week's cooking show where we will be doing a Vietnamese dish and we will be doing a prawn stir fry, a very popular Vietnamese dish. We'll be showing you today how to load the system and how it will cook the whole recipe from start to finish via the robotic system, and we'll go through the whole process. So today we're going to be on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. So if you have any questions, then please do send them in and I'll be happy to try and answer them live on air. If there's anything technical, like we can get back to you, you can contact us through the website on the contact us page, and we'll be happy to get back to you with any technical questions that you may have. So let's go straight into the recipe. So today, prawn stir fry from Vietnamese is a Vietnamese dish, very popular dish, very tasty, and I'll show you exactly how it loads on the system from start to finish. So let's go straight in. So here we have all our recipes. We can filter our menu, we can filter to worldwide, vegetarian, vegan, low calorie recipes, and also recipes from different parts of the world, from Asian, Spanish, Italian, and lots of different international recipes that we have. Also, with the help of lots of famous chefs, we have recipes here of high quality, very healthy, using fresh ingredients, and a lot to choose from. So let's go into today's recipe, which is going to be the prawn stir fry. Here we go, that's the recipe. Now, as you can see on the page here, you've got a full list of all the ingredients with all the weight quantities required. It shows you the equipment used to make this particular recipe, which is only a medium pot and a slotted spatula. And we also provide nutritional facts for all our recipes, so that you can maintain a healthy diet, healthy lifestyle. You can keep an eye on tracking what you eat in terms of carbohydrates, fats, salt, and so on. So it all really geared towards a healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, using fresh ingredients. So let's go straight into the ingredients list. Also at the bottom you'll notice get ingredients. Now you can also get your fresh ingredients literally on the fly, literally in real time. So you can send a message to somebody's phone or your phone to make sure you grab these ingredients fresh on the day you want to cook this particular recipe. And eventually we'll have a system whereby you can order the ingredients via a local delivery service and literally get the ingredients delivered to your doorstep and use them, and also start cooking the recipe. That in turn would definitely help in reducing waste. We have a lot of waste from our fridges. We throw away a lot of food, almost 200,000 tons of food per year. But this system allows you to order your fresh ingredients in real time and reduce the waste from your fridges, and in turn helping the environment. So let's go straight to the robotic cook. Here we have a very diagrammatic view of our cooking system. This is a chef's table cooking system, but on this model we're today going to be doing it on the X-Air, and we show you clearly the containers, clearly the actual utensils, where they should be positioned, and so on. So let's go straight into the actual ingredient preparation. So we've actually prepared some of the ingredients to save a bit of time for this particular post. We do that every 2 weeks, so just to save a bit of time, and it gives you more time to send in questions and for me to answer the questions as well. So here we go. First set of ingredients is the shallots, the ginger root, garlic, red chili and lemongrass. Now it gives you a selection of containers that you can select from on the top shelf or the bottom shelf. I'm going to select the top shelf, the far right, which is number 1, and also shows you the ingredients, and also shows you a quick diagram and a video of how to prepare that particular ingredient and the way it should be cut for the particular recipe. So red chilies and lemongrass already loaded in the container. Also you notice at the bottom you've got the scales. I'll show you on one of the ingredients how our integrated scale system works. So the whole tablet, basically on one screen you have everything to help you prepare the recipe and to cook the particular recipe, and also to weigh every single ingredient, so you get 100% accuracy and no room for any errors. and making sure that all your recipes are consistent every time you cook them. So let's confirm location for these particular ingredients. Confirm. So load them on the shelf. Next one will be your cherry, tomatoes and pineapple. I'll put them on the second one from the right. Ingredients, confirm. I'll come back to the cucumbers shortly so I can show you how the scales work. But let's go straight to the prawns. Toasted sesame seed oil, salt and sugar. Gives you one selection here, so we'll go into this container. Next is your cucumber. Sorry, I'll show the actual spring onions and how it's weighed on the scale. So cucumbers in the next container in the middle, top shelf. Confirm. Olive oil is already prepped in our oil dispenser, so that's a normal standard off-the-shelf oil dispenser. Even our salt and pepper shakers are off-the-shelf for salt and pepper shakers. Our robotic arm is designed to take those containers and put the salt and pepper in as well. And we use KitchenAid as the utensils, again off-the-shelf utensils here, and we've calibrated the arm for these specific utensils. So olive oil confirmed in location number 1 on the top shelf. Confirm. So spring onions. So let me show you how the scale system works. So spring onions, I've got my empty container. So we have a scale which is linked to the tablet. So turn that on. Put on the confirm. So here we have. So I'm going to put the container on the scales, put it down to 0, and you'll see how this system will read the actual weight of the ingredient. So we need basically 50 grams of spring onions. You put them in the container. Hopefully it should be 50. I've got 55, a little bit over, but that's fine by me. So here we go. Put them in the container, confirm its location on the bottom shelf. That's all prepped. So all the ingredients are prepped, and that's all done. So now we just do the equipment. So the medium pot, we've got the recommendation on the hob, which is the front left corner. I can confirm that's in position. As you can see on the hob here, it's already in position. We've locked it into the clamp that just stops it from moving around during the stirring process. So that's in position. And then our spatula. Again, this diagrammatic view of the kitchen, of the system is very important. So it's to make sure that the spatula is gone on the right way on the hook. You don't want to put it the other way. I mean, it will still stir, but it won't stir as efficiently as it should. It shows you the direction that the utensil should be facing as well. So that's in location number 1, and we'll confirm that as well. And that's it. That's all I did. That just literally took me a few minutes. Obviously, I had the ingredients prepped just for the live post, but in all, it probably will take me about 10 minutes to prepare all the ingredients and chop and prepare. And it's a very quick process in terms of the prep. So let's start cooking. So start cooking on the tablet. There we go. So you notice the voice activation and the voice notification as well. So you can hear the process of the whole recipe if you're in another part of the house or another room, or if you've got a large open plan kitchen, you could be doing some work at the other side. At least you can hear what's going on. So voice notification is very important. And
set temperature 8.
There you go. And it turns on the hob, it turns on the temperature, and there's nothing for me to actually do now. There was nothing that I need to help do with this recipe in terms of the cooking process. And the whole process is actually done to the chef's timing as well. So in terms of the heat, timing, and so on, it's exactly how the chef would be cooking this particular recipe. So great to see people join in. Welcome to the show. So please do fire in any questions that you have. I'll be happy to answer them.
Tip shallots.
You can actually control the volume as well on the voice notification if it's so much too loud, or you could be in the middle of a meeting, for example. You have this cooking in the background. You can actually control the volume on the voice control. So some of the frequently asked questions that we have regards to our cooking systems. We have, this one is the X-Air model, which is an integrated system with furniture and everything else you see behind me. This is the X-Air model. We also do the B-Air model, which is, you can just see behind me to the right, and that's more of a compact environment. So basically exactly what you see here, but against the wall. So we can integrate this system in any kitchen design. So if you have an existing kitchen, you just need a small space, for example, the chef's table, which is basically about 1.2 by 1.2 square, and that can position in the kitchen, in an existing kitchen. If you're doing a new kitchen, refurbishing a new one completely, we can integrate this with the worktop, combine it with the rest of the work surface, and make it look as integral as you'd like. We can also have the X-Air system positioned on an island. So if you've got a large kitchen, open plan kitchen, you can have this positioned in the middle of the room on an island, and it looks, I mean, obviously something like this in the middle of a kitchen is quite eye-catching, and also it's a great appliance to have in the middle of your open plan kitchen. The chef's table is great because the chef's table is only about 1.2 square, so if you've got that much space, you just need actually a plug socket. It's simply a power supply plugged into the wall, and it runs on 220 volts, and that's all you need. There's no specific power requirements. It runs on a normal power supply. Just checking to see if there's any questions. So some of the sort of frequently asked questions we have is, for example, is the kitchen available in the US? Yes, it is available for the US. At the moment, we are going through certification, but you can buy for the US as X Works. So basically, we would put the proposal forward for yourselves, and all you have to arrange is the actual collection from here, from within the UK. Everything is put together here in the UK, in our office here, in our facilities here in central London, and you can buy the whole system X Works. So all you need to do is arrange the customs, export taxes and so on, but we'll support you with all the paperwork and everything that you require in terms of all the documentation for export. We can also export out into the Far East as well, and we can again arrange all the documentation for that. So we're fully certified, and for the UK and the European market, we have all the safety certificates in place. It's patented, and it's fully supported in every way possible. You notice the tapping and the scraping of the spatula. So these are all the movements that the chef actually performs during the cooking process. So everything's cooked extremely close to the chef and the way and the techniques that he uses to cook this particular recipe. Right. Got a question in from Joseph Youssef. Can the robot execute multiple dishes simultaneously? In terms of multiple dishes, as long as the containers are ready and prepped, yes, you can. So basically, after the first part of the recipe, the second one can start almost straight away. But saying that, in parallel, for example, the pasta dishes, we can actually cook the pasta and the sauce in parallel. So there's no need for the pasta sauce to be cooked first and then the pasta afterwards. We've set the system up so actually you can cook both at the same time. So there are certain dishes that require 2 pots during the cooking process, which we can execute. And if you want to cook another second recipe simultaneously, you just have to make sure the containers are ready for the next particular recipe, and it can be loaded straight after. We already also supply the set of containers, a standard set of containers with every system, but you can also buy extra containers, maybe 2 or 3 sets, for example, for your 2 to 3 meals per day, and you can have them already prepped in the fridge, and you can simply load them on the day you want to cook. We also have a lot of healthy recipes, because nowadays, you know, health is a massive thing. There are a lot of people with health conditions and so on. So by enabling you to filter our recipes, you can have lots of healthy food in terms of shark cuisine from Spain, for example. It's very high in nutrition, very low in calorie, and in turn very healthy. If you're on some sort of health or weight control program, you can select lots of recipes that will enable you to do that. So you can really plan your meals according to the system, according to the health side, and according to exactly what you need in terms of a particular recipe. I had a question on YouTube by Robert Tiafrio regarding the prep. What is required to be performed by a human versus the machine? So basically, preparation of the ingredients, you'd have to prepare them continuously from start to finish. You have to prepare all the ingredients. This is a cooking system. It's not something that prepares your ingredients. You still have to prep the ingredients, chop the ingredients, keep them ready, keep them fresh for your particular recipe. This is designed purely to cook your meal from start to finish without any human intervention, and also to cook meals accurately, precisely, with the right heat, right amount of stirring, and so on, just to make sure you get that consistency with every single meal. So, as you can see from the tablet, you can see that the cooking process is now finished. So that literally took 15, 20 minutes, and basically you saw the whole recipe being cooked from start to finish. So I'm going to give this a bit of a taste so I can tell you guys exactly how how it is in terms of the finished product. So I'll show you on camera exactly the final product as well, so you can see. You see the lovely fresh tomatoes, the prawns, the pineapple, and you can probably see in there, perfectly mixed, perfectly cooked, and absolutely the way it should be, as if you're almost receiving it in a restaurant, for example. So let's try this. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. It's got all the taste. I can taste every single ingredient in there, and it's cooked to perfection. So, as I mentioned earlier, please do keep your questions coming in. You can always contact us if you're via our website, and you can fill in the contact us form. If you want to purchase the system, please send in details of what you require and as much information as possible, and we'll get back to you with a call almost straight away for further questions, and we can get some information from you based on that. So we have the X-Air system that's available, the B-Air system just behind me that's available, and also the independent standalone chef's table. So look forward to hearing from you all soon, and join me in 2 weeks' time for a brand new recipe, and see you then. Have a great weekend. Thank you.